All right. It's Tuesday already, August 18th, 2020. And if you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome all Patriots. It's good to be back. It's good to see you again. I hope after take a few minutes here, address the Patriot Fest, the first one. Big plans for next year already. We really had to win over the Legion, and we did. Some of you are such great guests. All of you were great guests. All of you did what you can do. Some of you showed up early and just really blended in and worked up until the very end. I was there Sunday until about noon, and some of you are leaving right before me. So truly appreciative to all of you. I hope I got to meet each and every one of you. Big changes came 2 days before when we met up with finally the audio guy, and it was going to be, I needed to tear apart my studio and bring everything down there for the video portion, which was very nerve-wracking. But once I got on board and knew that that had to happen, it was fine. It was able to work. We didn't have enough guys trained up for me to, I planned on Friday meeting and greeting. So it still worked out well. Again, this is our time. The Patriots Fest is what we're, years ago, we read into the Legion that it would be great for the Legion to create something. And they have tons of little things they do a year, but we thought we can add to the ALR American Legion ride that they have on Saturday, the flag retirement that the Legion puts on Saturday morning. And I think we pulled that off for Friday night. These people were blown away. Never seen anything like it. We had a few hiccups, but of course we would. Next year will only be better. We're talking about getting the event out of the pavilion and getting it all the way across that field, folks. That flag would be backdrop to the pull-up stage, the whole field. Just tons of great ideas. Already working with the mods. Got a chance to meet some of the mods for the first time face-to-face. Literally face. And then we got Jonah Brulin was there. Fluid Pour, we had Silverwolf, EO2 Dave, just a whole host. Thanks to Jeff and Jonah Brulin and Trisha Stahl, all the other people that contributed. I mean, I wanted to do so much more. Again, I was stuck kind of behind the computer for half the thing. I got a couple of guys trained up on the fly. A lot more planning will go in next year as far as duties, and we'll have schedules. We'll have little tablets we can pass off. Next year, just to get it pushed in, we're looking at raffling off cars for or at least one car, maybe some vacations. Looking at getting the artist locked in here real quick. We're going to talk to you, the Patriots. Do you want to maybe host it around the corner? The Legion people are already talking about, man, if we go next year, it can be bigger. We might move off these grounds. There's the options to take over some of the RV areas around here and have, all the RV slots will have power. Even the tenting campgrounds will have power. These places have pavilions. There's golf cart rentals. There's pools. We can really put on a great thing. And that's what we're trying to do. Every year, Patriot Fest, a 2-day festival, a 2-day music fest, Patriot Fest, just for the Patriots, a time to let loose, let your hair down, so to say. And that's exactly what we did this year. It was a smaller core. You people are really brave in my eyes. I'm proud of you. You had to travel several states, some of you, and that we had the rioting going on. We had the mask issue, different states, different rules. You're really, in a sense, kind of going through war zones to get here. And we're on the verge of that, folks. We've been going over it for 3 years here, and we're going to get into it in a minute. Real quick, a few of you got the book at the fest. We only had a few to give out. Douglas Sagrano, I wanted to look at his last name, make sure I got that. Sagrano, if he's watching. A couple people took that home with them. I gave one away and told the guy to pass it on. That's all I'd ask, that after he got done, that he passed it on to somebody else, and that he tells the same story. Some of you were fortunate enough to find the book. I don't think I got in front of all of you, but I've tried labeling it here. I'm going to get a bigger, nicer label. The first annual sign-in, I don't want to really show it, but those of you that found me, found this, we weren't trying to keep it secretive. Next year, we will, have somebody that holds on to it near and dear, and we get everyone that wants to signed in addresses or emails, some kind of contact phone numbers. It's just a great way. I really treasure that. And again, somebody gave me this and was, did you open it yet? And I just never found time. And it wasn't that I was trying not to open it. I just literally, I was making sure you guys had. And again, we're going to plan well in advance. Got a lot of help this coming year now compared to this last year. And that's what we need. If any of you are event planners, if any of you really want to help, we're going to have the mods on board a lot more this year, and they already were. The ones that showed up, oh my gosh, unbelievable. Those of you that weren't, we know you were here in spirit. Just to give you a thing, like this year coming up, the flag drop that is over, that you all got to see that huge flag. That'll be lit up the whole time this next year off the top of the stage, because it'll be right above it. We'll be able to light it up. And at the end of the night, when we sign off at 10 or so, once the maybe, we'll mount a camera that's facing that, and I'll go all night long live stream. As all of you are laying down, you can jump on and see the flag. Those of you that are there, those of you that aren't. And it's going to go all night long. And that'll be me, a way to capture a new live flag image shaking in the wind all night long under light. And I'll be able to grab my own footage that I did. And plus, you guys will be able to chat as you're laying down. Some of you saying that you're there on the grounds. This is awesome. Others saying, I wish I was there. And then, again, music all day Saturday. If we're not playing music at any point on Friday, we'll probably have more Patriot Hour stuff throughout. I want to have time set up for us to talk. Legitimate schedules as far as at this point, I'll be up talking. Maybe up on the main stage I cut out with a video that I have edited. I want videos playing of last year's event every year. So every year it's playing last year's. As the years go on, we play collages of all the years. As all of you come back, no matter where you're at around the venue, you will see a TV possibly and rotating. If there's not a live act on, if there's a live act on, the TV should be on that. And if not, then it'll be maybe some old footage, past events. You'll see yourself. We hope all of you that came can return. Those of you that couldn't make it will come this coming year. We'll give you all the dates real soon. I'm going to be doing a live show in a little bit, 100% this evening, to just talk with you, some of you, and go live for a little bit. Why not? Other than that, let's jump in. We're already 8 minutes into this video, and we're going to talk a little bit about what I'm staring at here. So we're hearing Trump is possibly going to pardon somebody. There's rumors that it's J.A., Julian Assange. That would be a great guess, but also that Edward Snowden. And at first I thought, no way, but you know what? It kind of goes into the deal. If you know the story, Edward Snowden really was a CIA asset embedded over into the NSA to help leak things from the NSA side, to create a whole bunch of noise, to create a whole bunch of drama for the NSA, so the CIA can scapegoat free, because it was ran by a dirty deep state group of people. We could even go as far as to talk about like names like John Brennan and whatnot. They promised Snowden he was to do all this infiltration and leaking to create issues and noise, because there's a deep state war between the intelligence communities going on for power, for control, to create noise over here for this group, so we can rise up and get more information while they're busy with investigations. So let me pull up this a desktop capture here. I believe that is 2. Yep, I got it right. Know thy desktop capture. I got 4 or 5 monitors here, so you have to get that right. So anyway, just by scrolling Trump pardons, all right, that's all I put in. You see it here. No secrets, even on Bing. All right, we can go to DuckDuckGo or any, but I just wanted to show you. I like to use Bing when I want to show you just how fake news jumps in and gets you. So you got all these stories trying to lead the, New York Times and U.S. News and World Report on MSN. Potential Trump pardon for Edward Snowden, a serious mistake, lawmakers say. Well, I wouldn't, Trump says he'll look into a pardon for Edward Snowden 2 days ago. 18 hours, Trump says he'll pardon a very important person on Tuesday. So, do you see where I'm getting at here? If Edward Snowden was given orders or working for whoever and told to go do something, and now Trump's going to pardon him, I'm pretty sure that this person, E. Snowden, would maybe have cut a deal and is doing a little bit of yappity yap. I don't think Trump's that stupid to just pardon. The official story, the Hollywood movie that came out on the kid that playing the Rubik's Cube, cutting through security, talking to the guy to confuse him a little bit, to manipulate him, and had the hidden USB drive with all the information. That's exactly how it went down. The story is 100% true. Who made the movie? Stone. Oliver Stone made the movie. No doubt that he talked to him and got his story from this gentleman, and his story is laid out to be that I was a patriot, because that was the cover story, to make it look good. To just switch some of that around to what I just told you what he did, and it leaves you with a very different taste. So he was playing the guise of a patriot. But, last hour, he works with the country to get a lesser sentence and is going to help oust this huge coup that was here to overthrow Trump from the beginning, during, and still to this day. Unbelievable that they did all that. But as they work backwards and get these very important people and show everybody the true story that's been going on here, that's been covered up. Sheesh. It's to a point. Would you actually believe that they shut down the world? Tried to, as much as they could, because they've lost control. If we can't trick the people into thinking there's a lot of people supporting Biden by our camera work and by our tricks and our whatever, Trump has beaten all of that up. They threw in the towel and said, well, just shut down the world. And that's basically what happened. It's like they are all the owners and movers and shakers of everything out there. All the corporations trickled down. Everything's owned and operated damn near, other than these small businesses, which were the worst to suffer through all of this, if you do not remember. So have no doubt that that's the desperateness of these evil people we're up against. Some of them are soulless. They have taken oath to other things than that you don't understand, that we're trying to explain here. So again, 3 years in the warning. You might have thought 3 years ago when we were doing videos on riots are heavily organized. They're being mass planned, bigger than ever. Everything we've seen up till now is like a puppy show, the dog show, the little puppies. The Super Bowl, so to say, would be once Trump wins by a landslide. They're going to come out and tell you to go riot. Ooh, excuse me. So, they're going to tell, the fake news is going to tell people, I had to mute my mic. I just coughed a little bit, so miss all of you. And I'm serious, I do. I could live at the fest, but we only get a couple days of that a year. We work hard. That's our time to really, and again, when I'm doing all the work, I couldn't really drink or have a couple of nice cocktails if I wanted. I just waited until it was all over. Stayed up a little late Friday night with whoever was up to have a good time a little bit. So But again, gave you some information here. Look for the live show. I just wanted to get that information out on Snowden. You guys need to know it. So if that is the person, if it would be, for example, Julian Assange, and I'm not real sure where that's even at, but that's another one speculating. Either one would be very interesting. Make your best guess. Leave a comment down below on it. Trump should be possibly, looking at doing a person today, he said, and it's 4:00, so we'll probably get that here soon. If I'm scanning and I'm still not seeing anything on it yet. Again, I am Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. Have a great afternoon, and God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour. Again, law and order is this phase, folks. Law and order, as the flag here sits now as we enter into this phase given by our Second Amendment Trump flag, law and order, by one of our great mods, John Brulin. Brought it to the fest. People wanted to buy it. And I said, oh no, it stays here. Looking for a come and take it flag. Ben had to bring one. So one of the other flags I'd like to have. I think purchase one if not, but if you have one, you want to donate it, it'll just go to good use. It'll be flown every year. You need a real nice and durable one that can withstand. I'm trying to get away from the cheap or little flags, but whatever you have works. I'm not being picky. I'm just saying we need to come and take it one. Some of these I hate having to tear down out of the studio. Might need doubles. All right, you guys. God bless. See you back here on the live show. Make sure you tune in. Changes are coming. Shows are getting locked in on certain days of the week. For you, we owe it to you. So look for that certain every day of the week. You can count on us. Like Wednesday at 7, they're on. That's what we want. At least one of those a week. All right, again, I'm Michael. God bless.